dispensaries close early. Tell me why I can't find any marijuana. Tell me why I just wanna smoke some Mary Jane. Tell me why it's so hard to find some. Tell me why all I wanna know is where can I find marijuana? Where I live, everyone smokes weed, but all the dispensaries are closed, and everyone that I know that can hook me up with some MJ is they're gone. They're missing in action. Do I need to do a wellness check? I don't know. Hello? Do you have any bud on you? You don't know where to get any right now? Well, I'm not. I'm just saying because I can like pick something up somewhere like no one's answering my phone calls. Okay, bye. I just want to smoke. And like, is that too much to ask for? Son of a bitch. Oh shit, that's what I was supposed to do. Oh, look at that. It's like it's my hat. Oh, you bitch. Ugh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace and joy. Okay. I'm trying to find some marijuana and it's the most difficultest thing ever right now. So, like, it's legal to smoke over here. However, dispensaries close at like 9. And everyone I know that I can get some, they're just missing. No, they're not over here. And I know people, like, okay, I know I can drive up somewhere to get some, but I guess if I want it that much, I'm gonna have to just suck it up, buttercup, and just go. It's just because, when you're like, hey, you got some bud? And they're like, yeah, come over, hang out. And then they want you to stay and linger. Anyways, how was your day? Right? I mean, like, just come, and it's like a 4-minute drive. Hold on. like, this thing is bothering my hair. I didn't do my hair, just threw my hair up in a bun to get my hair cut. So I didn't manhandle these down, and look at that. Anyways, yeah, I don't want to go somewhere and they're gonna want me to hang out. So how you been? How's everything? I'll be right back. No, I was like only there like for a week last March. That was a long time ago. Do you think I'm from there? Sorry, I muted. I muted. This. I'm making a gift basket. I'm donating some things for a raffle. Okay, and this raffle, I think it was last year or 2 years ago. I was it's a long story, but I offered to, as I do every year, I offer a basket, a donation basket, and two of my good friends were at this party for the past 2 years, and one person was like, "No, you can't come. Some girls don't want, or a couple of people's wives don't want you there, or they don't want, something has to do with some jealous girls." One of my friends is back in town, and I get to donate to the raffle, and I'm like, I want to giggle. I'm not going to be there to see it, but I'm going to donate it, and then still I'm going to be like, and I'm still in the motherfucking house, I want to say that. I may not have any marijuana. The condensation. The condensation. From the Pepsis. How's the weather? It's about like mid 80s. Today it was like 81, 88, but it's been in the high 80s, early 90s, brush fires, and I'll be going to Minnesota this weekend. I hear it's hot and humid. Oh!
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Shut up. His name's Charlie.
She abuses him verbally. She verbally abuses him.
And a little nap. A little nap in Pet Cemetery will do you. Do you good?
Never.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm going to choose, I think.
Okay. I'm gonna turn this light on over here. We're just moving things. Let there be light. Just give me the light and pass the weed. Minnesota is gonna be, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a all girl, well, I mean, it's for a wedding, but the girls are going. Sean Paul, get jiggy with it. I can't get jiggy with this.
Shut yo. What are the forks you got?
Probably in the dishwasher.
I already checked. I want to ask like if there were any in the dishwasher.
Just use a plastic fork.
They're on them.
That's why there's one in your hand.
There's a metal fork in my hand. Actually, another thing.
Cheers. Help me pack. I already have some essentials packed. Headphones. Charger. Battery is charging. Vibrator. Vibrator charger. Condoms. You never know, I may get lucky. My essential bag, like toothbrush, mouthwash, cream, you know, the hygienic stuff, deodorant. Good, great. I have some outfits, but I need to go shopping tomorrow for more. Sometimes it helps with the drop. Or do you mean Coca-Cola? Oh no. Well, if you just keep them out of sunlight, they should be good, but yeah. I have, you know, mine, Scooby-Doo got some covered over here, and Freddy. That's for like my house if, you know, I bring a little something home. You know, I never had a one-night stand. I never brought home someone from the bar that I did not know. I don't know, like, I know people that do that, but I'm like, how can you? I'm like, I would like freak out and like think they're like, are you trying to murder me? And then I'll be the one to murder them, and you know. So it's like, you just pick them up, like the first time meeting them. Like, you're just at a bar, like, hey, come back home with me. Like, if someone said that, and I'm pretty sure I've had that, like, someone asked me that, and I would be like, so you can murder me, chop me up with a reciprocating saw, throw me in a fucking barrel full of acid? I think not. And then they think I'm crazy and they just leave me alone. I mean, hey, I have boundaries, okay? I will not get chopped up today, sir. It ain't gonna happen to me. No, 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 no. However, like the third or fourth time I meet you. You never know. But no, I really don't bring anyone to my house unless, like, I trust them and I know where they work and live, and I know they're close neighbor and they're next of kin. No strangers here, honey. Get jiggy with it. Boundaries are important. That kind of look like a face right there. Do you see? It looks like an eye. Do you see it? It looks like a face. Do I have a mask there? What if it winked? Do you see what I'm seeing? Right by my ear? Like the Phantom of the Opera. Is that a mask? Or is it, it doesn't look like a familiar mask. It could just be the way the curtain is. Both of it. It looks like there's all these faces. What if it just winked at me? Yeah, like the Phantom of the Opera type shit. And there was like a shadow figurine. I don't know, cheers. If a demon or someone like was trying to stalk me, I would just like act like I don't see it. Like, anyways. Or I'll just start like screeching. Why are you always looking at me? It kind of looks like a cat. Yes. All these different things here. Oh my gosh. You're always looking at me. You know that meme? And then like that kind of spooks me, but then everything else here doesn't. Hey, I felt something. Eyes without a nose. Eyes without a face. Do some shrooms and come hang out in my space, in my corner. Hold on. So are you in the countryside or the city? So the other day, did I tell you about the time the cops took me home? I didn't even know they did that. I didn't even know they were like Ubers. What does typo mean? What does it mean? Typo negative? Oh wait. How many gave? Oh, okay, shrooms. Okay, I was right. You know, I never done shrooms. Okay. You never done shrooms. Oh, somebody gave you shrooms. You should do it. Why not? You can brew it in some tea. I don't think it's gonna last all night. Ugh. So well, then I had a long day. Now I gotta do 3 loads of laundry. Ugh. The Christians created paganism, by the way. I don't know, just something that popped under my thing. This lasted me about a couple days. Oh yeah, microdoses are good. The special occasion is you experiencing this day for the first time, and you'll never experience this day again. Similar days, but never the exact same day. That's one hell of occasion. You're gonna die, and someone's gonna be like, "What are these shrooms doing in here? Oh my god, he must have done shrooms all the time." It's gonna be stupid. Might as well just do them now. Fuck it. Call in work. Say that you have the shits. Do some mushrooms. Paint. Touch grass. Because if not, you're gonna croak. And then when you croak, people are gonna clean out your freezer and be like, "What a fucking drug addict. What a druggie." One time I accidentally megadosed instead of microdosed mid-peak at a birthday party, kid's birthday party. I'm like, that wasn't a microdose. And then I was like boxing a bee. And then I busted out the squirt guns and the parents were not happy and I was fucking freaking out, man. I had to leave. I had to leave for like an hour and then come back. Ooh, ayahuasca. I never done that, but I would like to. I think I need to cleanse my spirit aura. It's so fucking quiet in here. I can hear the little people tap dancing on my ceiling. Oh no, that's my fan. I'm pretty straight edge though, as far as I don't do anything. I smoke before, but not like I smoke all the time. I never even been drunk. You never been drunk before? Well, if you grew up around everybody doing everything, then you're gonna be like, why do I need to do that? It's pointless. I already know the outcome of it. I grew up with everyone doing everything. I drink and smoke. I drink and smoke a lot but I don't know. I'm an American, Californian. I am California sober. I am assuming you're trying to say shrooms? Surrounds? I don't know. Designated driver. Hey, can you help me out? So where do you live? Is anyone from Minneapolis? Is anyone from Minneapolis here? Minneapolis. I think you told me, right? Are you NorCal? You were bullshitting. You're in Minneapolis? In your Catropolis? I need to sit down. Because there's nowhere to sit right here. I gotta move and clean shit, and I ain't doing that right now. I'm doing laundry. I'm doing laundry over here. Hold on. Yes, I remember. I remember you told me that. Where's the bloody remote? Oh, always runs away from me. Found it. So all the things in my house, I always say, like, he. The remote's a he. It's giving boy. Where's that fucking boy at? Moments like this. I need a fucking marijuana joint. I need a reefer cigarette. Marijuana cigarette. It's okay. I'm not stressing. I think I'm just like, planning for my trip, and I just need I haven't really smoked in a few days. See, I'm like so busy, I forget to smoke. Another day is gone. How does that song go? Wrong cheer, Captain. Vivica A. Fox, what are you doing in this movie? He'll never find me, bitch. I got news for you. I'm from down under. Whoa. I'm from down under. Oh, well, thank you. I grew it myself. Do a backflip. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll do a backflip. I can do one. I'm gonna take my shoes off. Alright. Are you ready for a backflip? Okay. We gotta stretch. Stretching. Stretch. Okay. Ready. Did you make cheer captain? I mean cheer team? 1, 2, 3. Did you make the cheer squad? That's what I meant to say. Cheers. So I'm doing laundry. I'm probably gonna go to sleep like at 1 in the morning. I'm doing laundry, packing for my trip. Give me some like tips and like remind me of what I need to take on a trip here. I feel like I got everything. I don't really always forget anything. I'm pretty actually good. I'm actually on top of it and under it and in it. What song? Oh yeah, I was watching this show. On a trip you need to take. Okay, I got that. I got all the dental shit. I don't wear underwear, but shampoo. I'm not gonna wash my hair. I'm gonna get my hair washed professionally Scalp detoxification tomorrow. No, I'm flying. It's a 4-hour flight. Driving, honey. I don't have time is my enemy sometimes. I could make so much money if I just, the time was just, you know, I gotta sleep, I gotta eat. If I didn't have to sleep or eat, I'll just be working nonstop. Yes, passport. I got my passport. I have that. I always have that on me. Just never know. I'm ready. I packed my vibrator. That was number one. That's honestly, I never go anywhere without it. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, if I'm not going to be home within 12 hours or 24 hours. I don't use it all the time, but you just never know. I'd rather have it than not have it. I can't do things manually. It's just too much. It's sore. So the rose, check. Dental hygiene, check. Yeah. Average Joe, I don't like that. Money cards? Like credit cards? Yeah. And I got my phone too, so. Because she's not dead. Excuse me. I am going to bring a snack box, a tackle box. Oh wait, I was falling asleep, so I didn't really see any of this. No, I have to watch the whole thing. Cash, swiping cards and stacking chips. Tell me about it, stud. I'm excited. So Padres home team is going to be there with us on Saturday. I feel like it's, you know, personal. I feel like I'm personal. Like, guys, thank you for coming with us. I love it. And I'm going out all the way. I'm going to bring my jersey, my hat, my boots to match. Oh, wedding. I go to more funerals than I go to weddings. So it's gonna be great. Like, I love the wedding vibes, but I really hope it's an honest, true, healthy. Like, I mean, she deserves the best, of course. Everyone deserves the best, and I just hope happiness and harmony. Happiness and harmony. Cocktail hour starts at 5. Sunday. So we have a ceremony, tea ceremony Saturday, and then sports bar. We're gonna go and gangbang on everyone. And then Sunday is the wedding ceremony. Do you want to be my favorite eater? Like, what does that mean? Oh. Only 20 more subscribers to get to 1K. And you know what I said about 1K? Pool party. Last time I went to a wedding, I think it was 3.5 years ago. I went to New York. You went to New York. Oh, what? Are they still together? Is it good? Is it true love? I'm playing. I would never get married unless, you know, there's always like a unless category for me, but no. You know, you can marry yourself in California. I wonder if you can get the same benefits. Shut. They're still together? Okay. Although I haven't talked to my friend in a while, so I'm assuming they are. I haven't seen any of their posts on social media in a while. Well, that's good because when people post a lot of their significant other on social media, it means like they're just trying to prove to everyone that they're happy and lovely and everything's groovy and grand. However, staying away from social media with your significant partner is healthy. I know a few months into it, it was a little rocky, but I think I don't know what was going on. Now this reminds me, I'll go check her page. Yeah, make sure she's okay. Make sure she's still alive. These crazy guys be murdering their wives and shit. What do you marry, the leprechaun? He's still looking for a bride. Oh, the leprechaun, he is still looking for a bride. Well, I'm not a fan of the short guys. A short king. However, I may steal his gold and he may murder me, so, you know. But I know he would love me as a bride. I just don't, I don't cook and I don't clean, so. I'm one hell of accessory, though. He can get any table in the restaurant. I'm in it. T-bone steak, medium rare. That's what I'm talking about. Mind you, I'm in my own bubble here, okay? Free will, freedom of speech.
He's looking at you, looking at me.
And I'm proud to be an American, because I can, I can drive, and I can have my own bank account. Sounds like a catch, no cook, no clean. Everything else is on the table. No, I mean, honestly, I'd rather not, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, if I were to be a bride, can we mail order a Russian wife? Or, like, you know, any wife, but it has to be foreign. I don't want an American wife. There's only room for one. We can go with Russia. She smokes cigarettes, cooks, cleans. She could do whatever. Or we can go Portuguese. We can do, what other ones, you know? A few years back, I went to my sister's wedding and I ended up hooking up with one of her college friends. I don't know if she ever knew that. Well, she doesn't need to know. Why does she need to know? That's none of her business. What goes on between her friends and your underoos? None of her business. There's no reason for her to know. She doesn't need to know, and I don't think she really talked to that friend since. And this was way back in 2013, honey. She don't even remember. Yeah, no. I want a housemaid if I'm married. Cook, clean. What happens in the sheets stays in the sheets. Oh, yes, it does. Clean sheets, by the way. Make sure they're clean. I have, like, you know, it's like I have, like, okay, I wouldn't say I'm a germaphobe. That's not what I am. I'm not, like, OCD, but I'm not, like, a super entirely clean freak. But I have my ticks. Like, you know, sheets and blankets clean once a week. But I mop, like, once a week. I know you're supposed to mop every day, but I don't got time for that. I'm a breadwinner, honey. Oh, fuck. I've met one of those, and my gosh, she watered her ceiling plants. I said, bitch, you don't need to fucking water your plants. You already done did it. And then she didn't want to shower afterwards, and I made her shower afterwards. I said, I'm a dirty, clean freak, honey. Speaking of germs, I guess now I'm a germaphobe. When I go to the gas pumps, I don't touch them with my hands. I use my teeth. Well, no, if you use your shirt, you're taking it all with you. But yes, use the glove. That's why they have napkins. The other day I freaked out because I pumped, and then I went back into my Cheetos and ate it. Shopping carts at grocery stores, grab the sides or use my sleeves. When you use your clothing, it stays with you even more. The hand sanitizer. Always use the hand sanitizer. But there's germs all around us. We're always touching someone's nut or someone's boogies. It can boost it's like your own immunization booster. But there's limits. Even shaking hands. Oh no, you do the blop, blop, or blop, or hey, shaking hands. Like right when I connect a hand, I'm like, ooh, did you just yank off? Even shaking hands these days, sometimes I forget the majority times I just give fist bump for an elbow fingerprints contact. I am a hugger. Speaking of hand sanitizer, years back, and they did a study. People were putting hand sanitizer on them, and they eating their sandwich, and they were. You do have to wash your hands. You do. Okay, so it wasn't embarrassing because I don't really get that embarrassed. I mean, embarrassment and jealousy is kind of like a thing I just entirely really don't believe in. I mean, it's all like in your head. It's kind of like psychology and shit. Okay, anyways, so I'm really big on clean feet. Mind you, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I never wore shoes. Young 20s, I was in my freedom era. But now I'm like, no, clean feet is a must. Especially, like, I ain't putting no dirty feet in my shoe. I'm no dirty feet up in this bitch. If it's dirty, then I'm gonna go wash them. Simple. Wear sandals. Girls wear sandals. Dirt. It just happens. Clean your feet. So I was at this little get together, and they had like not vinyl, vinyl floors. And I just took my shoes because I was wearing sandals, and usually I take my shoes off when I go into it wasn't a house, but it was like like a lounge. It was like a clubhouse in a way. I know it sounds goofy when you say clubhouse, but it was like you get the little bar, the little lounge, the little Charlie, and so they I get there, I was like, come on, I want to dance. And I just had my chanclas, so I took them off, and then they put the little pole up, and I was like, oh, like dancing. Everything was fun, and then I seen the bottom of my feet, and I'm like, they were really dirty because they never mopped their floor. And so I'm trying to be cute and dainty, and then I got fucking Fred Flintstone's fucking walking through the shadow of death. And I'm like, oh, really? And I'm like, can someone give me a Lysol wipe? And then it was just gross. It wasn't my fault. Like, how was I supposed to know? Yabba dabba do, motherfucker. But yeah, I was like, next time I already told them. I was like, I'm not gonna at least put a little carpet or something. Come on, give me a red carpet next time. What the fuck? And I'm like, people over here judging me because of their floor? Get the fuck out of here. They didn't judge. I seen their faces. I can read faces. And I'm like, my feet were decent. I mean, they weren't pristine. I was wearing sandals, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Can you feel me? And I was like, come on. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't. I'm particular. Okay? Like my feet, I was wearing, they're not, they're not clean, but they're not dirty. Everything's fallen. But, you know, like, when I see, especially when you wear sandals, like, it's inevitable. I'm in California. You know, in Australia, and people don't wear shoes, and I'm like, that's interesting. I think it's healthy to, like, walk in grass and sand and mud. You know, shoes. I love, let the feet breathe, honey. Let them breathe. But just be aware of, you know, there's a time and place. Because I mean, I walked in a porta potty with bare feet in a campsite. You know, I was camping. When I camp, I camp. Like, I'm not glamping. No, oh, it's very healthy to walk on connected earth. Yes, grounding. It's good to walk into the men's bathroom with shoes on because when I use the urinals, I can't feel it. The stand-up Ninja Turtle, you can feel it bouncing off and hitting your shins and your feet if you're wearing shorts and slippers. Yeah. Okay, us girls, when we have to. Okay, I just thought of something right now. I had to go. Okay, I was in the bathroom. I needed to go to the bathroom bad. My friend let me use the toilet. It was the bathroom where there's a urinal and there's a toilet. I had to take a number 2. I had to deuce it out. And I was on the shitter, taking the shitter, and I was like, "Save yourself, leave, just wait." And she's like, "No, I'm gonna poop. I'm gonna piss in the urinal." And then she tried to do it standing up, and I was like, "It's not gonna work. You have to like press it out, like push it out." And she didn't know how to do it, and I'm like, "Just sit around and squat on it. Simple." But it was funny. I'm like dying because, you know, I don't know what I had in my stomach, but it was like, oh god, you know, when you're a little sweating and like cramping and everything's hot and you're like, oh god, I'm dying, this is my death. And then she's over there trying to straddle a goddamn urinal. I'm like, girl. It's like, oh my god. The stand-up urinals. How to voice my mom mistake that for stand-up Ninja Turtle. It's because it has spunk. All right, it's called spunk. Your phone has spunk, and it has creativity and a little humor. My voice to text, oh my goodness, it pisses me off sometimes. Especially if you're texting someone that's a Nimrod that doesn't understand one word missing from the obvious fucking conversational sentence. It's like, are you mental? And then they're like, are you? And I'm like, yeah, a little. I'm proud of it, and I own it. I own up to it. Look at my legs are hairless. I looked like a billy goat for like 7 months of my life. Not even. When was the last time I waxed my legs? I don't wax my legs that much because I don't really have that much hair. But I look like a little billy goat when I do. I mean, it just doesn't bother me none. So I'm like, eh. But I'm hairless. I'm actually shaved. No, waxed. But you know that movie, Shaved. Yeah. I am aerodynamic, baby. Yeah. Pitties, hairless. Kitty, hairless. Billy, hairless. Back of the head, hairless. I'm just like a fucking seal. I'm just sealing. I'm just gonna slide right in like hot butter on a pancake, honey. Look at this. I need to cut this off. Noise. 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 it would nice to have weed, but you know, I guess that's not in my future tonight. And I wish someone, and my door is open to my friends that have like bud. I'm like, hey, you want to smoke? You want to smoke a J with me? I'm like, hell yeah, come. I mean, I have my own house. You know, I'm the what is it called? What's the word I'm looking for? I am the ringleader. I don't know how to. Back in the days, I used to roll around with 20 sacks of trees in a fake water bottle, not to mention other accounts at different times. 20 sacks. When I think of a sack, all I can think of is a nut sack. 20 nut sacks. Amounts, not accounts. I get it. For some reason, I always mail Minnesota wrong. $20 sacks all day. Okay. Oh, shit. See, you don't have your bell on and you just creep up in. Hey, get down! What do you think you're doing? Goddamn cat. Hey! This cat will always, he always has to have the last word. He'd be talking shit to you. You even used to do indoor and outdoor different. Nice. I know you didn't say Ivan. You said I even. I can understand your talk to text. Can't sleep through the night. I need smoke. I'm gonna see if my homie's still up. He lives down the street. Bankroll's on the table. Fucking song stuck in my head. It's kind of early. We get a little romantic here. I thought it was an AI because everyone was like, oh, it's AI, and they're like, oh no, they had made it to seem like it was AI to fuck with people. Now, do I ask AI if it's AI? Because I thought it was like a real artist. I mean, I'd never heard of the artist before. I don't really listen to like up and coming artists. I like you know, I love music, all types of music, but I don't know, like, someone, okay, someone was mentioning something like, oh, that's AI, but I'm like, if you, what's Photo Bucket? Photo edit, right? Photo Bucket? What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I know he's a real artist. He was a former part of the group Shoreline Mafia, but the song was done with the Aero program with him. I need to know. I mean, hey, I don't know. Hey, uh, Machiavelli. Are you from Houston? Screwston? Are you from Screwston, Texas? I choke on my breakfast, and my necklace says Screwstone, Texas. What is autotune? Is autotune considered AI, or that's just an own of its own? I'm a swing. I'm a swerve. I'm a park and scrape the curb. Donovan Money Sign. Oh, like Donovan Soul, my artist's name, and I'm closest to San Antonio by the border. Okay, San Antonio. I've never been to Texas. I only like the only thing I know about Texas is one of my family members lived in Las Cruces. Las Cruces, I think. Well, he passed away. R.I.P. Yeah, I don't know much about Texas. I know it's big. I mean, autotune is a synthetic additive for manipulation of the voice. So yeah, I guess you could sort of say it's artificially, but it's not intelligent. But it is sort of. It is not. I don't know. I'm from California. Yeah, I'm from California. I'm from California. He fucking chopped his finger off one day in a lawnmower. Shit was wild. He passed away. Do I know how? No, because my family is like weird. They never like, they always like are hush hush about things. I'm like, that's what makes things go awry when you don't be honest. Like, I think he was sick, but I don't know. California knows how to party from one side to the other, even though both sides are very different from Northern California. But it's all good. I mean, Northern California is more, yeah, I feel like it could be separated. Like, someone years ago, I remember they were saying they were trying to separate, like how North Carolina and South Carolina is. California, I mean, I've been up to Northern California is beautiful. Southern California is beautiful. There's some there's some parts in California where I'm like, no, I don't think so. But I'm from Southern Cali, baby. That's all that matters. I'm rocking the game from Compton. Tupac, yeah, you like Tupac? Tupac's not from California. Nipsey Hussle, he's real California, yes. He's from Slauson, right? Slauson. I mean, I go there. I've been there before. Like, Southern California is my whole. I I work all over the place. I'm everywhere in Southern California. Um, you know, I've never really listened to the game. I never really like jived with his music. It's just not. I just never gravitated. I'm more of like, I like a few like Mexican rappers from LA. Nipsey, I like a few of his songs, but again, I don't really know that much of his music. Tupac, he was born in New York, then he went to Baltimore, and then came to the Bay Area, and that's where he got his game connected and Digital Underground, yada yada. Well, he came up there later, Oakland, and yeah, Slauson, Crenshaw. Yeah, Tupac was,
he was cool. I love his movies. He was a really good actor. He was a good poet, and it was about his money. He was about his hustle, and I respect that. I respect anyone who is about their hustle, and I respect anyone that just does what they have to do. Do what you got to do, boo. Um, California love, hell yeah. Um, I love, like I said, I love people that have hustle in their heart. I love how that, just do what you have to do, because in the end of the day, you is the only one you have. So, cheers, RIP. San Francisco is hella expensive. Oh, okay, okay. Come, come see. I haven't. I don't listen to his music that much, but when I was a kid, I was all about Tupac, like, because your peers, like my family, like they were all into it. I listen to rap still to this day, but I just have seasons in my life. Like the last rap song I listened to, like if I physically put it in. Actually, what's funny? I'm actually going to Minnesota this weekend, and there's a rapper out there, and I've been to his concert a couple of times. But Method Man and Redman, they went into the studio with him and did some songs with him, and it was fun. But he's not like really known. Like he's not like on the radio or anything. But I just, like I said, I love when people do what they do, and when it sounds good and groovy, I'm all down with it. Okay. Kendrick Lamar. I think there's a couple of songs that I've heard from him. I don't really know. Was he the one that went to the Super Bowl? They're Not Like Us or something. I didn't really, to me, honestly, I don't like that song. It's just, it doesn't vibe with me. But, hey, if he made it to the goddamn Super Bowl, like, good for him. I'm not hating. But, I don't really know his music. I can't speak on that. How about some old school rap from the early 2000s, late 90s, or early 90s, or even 80s? Yeah, I like old school rap. Okay. Right on. Oh, my washer's done. Um, I like, see, when I was younger, I listened to more rap. Of course, I was more like into Eazy-E. I listened to a lot of like Mexican rappers. I used to listen to reggae. Yes, I don't listen to reggae. I do listen to reggae now. I love it. Like the majority of my life, I mean, I've been to Reggae Fest. I've seen Yellow Man. I've yeah, I know reggae. Okay, right on. Do you know reggae group? Yes, I still got me walking on a tightrope. Wisdom is respected, hatred is rejected. I haven't listened. Okay, so I grew up with reggae. I grew up with Still Pause, Barrington Levy, Gregory Isaacs. I grew up with all of that, and I was with. It's like I'm not gonna like. I just haven't listened to it in a while. It kind of just mentally takes me back to a place where I'm like, I need to like get past that so I can enjoy it how I used to in the beginning. Earth Crisis, Tightrope. Yes. Like I had dreadlocks for 6 years. I was all about it. Like I mean, I believe in the Rastafari. I believe in the meaning. I believe in what Rastafari represents, and I'm heavy on that. I don't practice. Like I don't like. engage in the community as I used to. But I love it. Like, it's just, I haven't, like, on my playlist on Spotify, I don't have a playlist that I put on that's just reggae. I do have it's gonna happen. Like, when I just needed to step out on my own, because it takes me back to a place where I just don't want to be, because I allowed my love for it to intertwine with something that I did not need to love, and I grew out of it, but I know it's still in my heart and everything. But at this time and moment, I just separated myself from it. And his middle name was Nesta, and I named my cat Nesta. Like, when I had dreadlocks, I didn't even take any pictures, because, like, I was, like, so out of tune and out of the mainstream world that, like, I did, the whole journey. Okay. Led Zeppelin, honey. I love all music, like I said. I love all music. I go from, I'm talking 1930s, rock, jazz, blues. I love all music. I love country. I love all music. Right now, what I'm looking at right now, and I actually just listened to one of his songs, one of my favorite. Here, while I go do my laundry, I'll let you stare at my trash can. No, I'm playing. I'm just gonna pop this right here. You can kind of see like my posters that I have here. But I'm gonna go put my laundry in the dryer. But we got like Janice, we got Johnny. This is a signature from, I don't know if you know the band Cypress Hill, but anyways, yeah, Jim Morrison down here, Woodstock. I'm a big fan of Black Sabbath. This is Ozzy. So I'm gonna go put my laundry in the dryer. So I'm just gonna leave this here. You guys can look at it here. Delphonic. Oh. Tell me, show me if you really love me. Why don't you? I love the Delphonics. Delphonics is one of the top, I would say, top bands that I listen to this day. I'm gonna put my other load in.